So I'm just gonna get right into it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie. I mostly post videos of myself and my son going on different trips or little adventures we have. So I'm gonna try to start posting more things. I just bought an annual pass for Disney, and my goal for the year is I really want to try to go to Disney 4 times a year. So I'm really hoping I can do that this year. I did it last year. I went, we went in January, then we went again in July, October for our birthdays, and then I went by myself to meet my friend Bethany and her friend Lauren, who I met for the first time in December. So I really want to try to go 4 times a year moving forward, but with Carson. I have a potential trip planned with friends too. I want to do that, but I don't know. So hoping we get to that. Recording videos is really hard for me. First thing, I'm starting a new job. I left my old job that I was at for about 3 years. Before that, so I was in government for a while. And then before the job that I just left, I was in my other job for about 10 years. So now, breaking away from that, trying to do something completely different so I can focus on my family more. Like, I want to have a job where I can focus during my regular, 8-hour shift, be able to come home, focus on family life. That's really important to me. Secondly, I really want to focus on romanticizing my life, especially while I'm in between Disney trips. I really love Disney so much, so I want to try to do things in between my Disney trips so that I don't have that Disney withdrawal or Disney depression. I'm going to try to do more things with my family. I feel like we do a lot of things. My husband's pretty active and figures out things for us to do. I try to do things where we don't have to spend money, I guess, things where we're more going to the park. We do want to do more beach trips this year, and my husband loves fishing. The kids love fishing too, so we'll be doing some more of that, and I think that'll be really fun. I won't be vlogging fishing though, because that's just our downtime, relaxing time. The next thing is I really want to focus on my faith and working on my mental health. I feel like I've been in a funk for the past year, and I've been struggling a lot. My husband bought me this book. So Daily Strength for Women, which I think is really cool. And I think there's devotionals in here. So I want to work on 1 page a day at least to try to reflect and feel better about myself. And then I want to get back into journaling. So maybe if I do this every morning and then every night before I go to bed, do journaling, I think that would help me. If you guys know any tips or tricks for helping with mental health or for relaxation or de-stressing, can you let me know in the comments, because I really need to focus on that. Oh, and then the next thing I really need to focus on is saving money and paying down my debt. Now, I know I just said I bought an annual pass and I'm really excited about that, but because I go to Disney so much, it's actually going to help me save money. The money that I spent last year, I could have saved more money if I had the annual pass versus buying the tickets. And then plus I save resort stays when they offer discounts for annual pass. Then I get savings on dining when I get my coffee down there, and merchandise. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to do some vlogging there. Oh, I'm going to try to post 1 video a week at least, I think. It's really hard with my schedule and everything. Crocheting more. I opened up a shop on Shopify for the Scarlet Stitch. That's my Instagram and my TikTok, my YouTube, and that's what the name of my store is. So right now I'm just selling blankets, and then I want to start selling hats and scarves. But right now I'm just doing blankets. So when Carson and I go down to Disney, we always bring a blanket with us because, you know, I make it for him. It has the characters on it. Hold on, I don't have it with me. So when Carson and I go and fly down to Disney, Carson always takes this blanket that I made for him. I made him a custom blanket. And I made myself one. It doesn't have my name on it. Well, I made myself two, actually. But I'm going to make myself a new one. I want to do like a new Rapunzel themed blanket with my name on it. And in a plaid style like that. But we take it down because we always get cold on the plane, cold in the airport. We have it with us when we go down. And then in the resort, sometimes the resort room is cold. So I want to have the blanket. I like having my own blanket of home with us there. And then when we come home, I also like having it here and using it because it has like a little Disney magic. I just figured I could make those for people, and then you could use it as a baby blanket, airport blanket, lap blanket. And then you have like a little Disney magic with you wherever you go. Selling them for $100. I know it's kind of pricey, but I have to pay for the yarn. And then it takes about 2 weeks to a month for me to crochet them. So it's like a lot of time and effort that I put into them. So I don't want to charge more money than that. I'm trying to keep it as low as I can. I was only charging $50 before, but I wasn't really making a profit. So now I'm charging $100 for that. So that's something I've been working on. I'm really excited about that. One of my goals, I want to read more, so I haven't really been reading. I'd like to read 5 books over the summertime, which I know is not a lot, but it's really hard because I have like so many things going on right now. Starting a new job, trying to have my own business on the side with crocheting blankets, you know, working reading into that. I don't know, for me it's a lot. I feel like I get like overwhelmed and overstimulated, so it's really hard to focus on so many things, especially like when my mental health's like not great, I feel like. So I really want to focus on that, and I really am hoping that I can go back to working out at least 3 times a week. I didn't make any like resolutions for myself this year. I don't know why I didn't do that. I usually do that, and I think that's part of the reason why I feel like in a funk these past few months, because I usually like make goals for myself, and then if I can't meet them, I usually roll them over to the next year so I can focus on them. But I didn't make any goals for myself, so I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. But that's another thing like I want to do. I want to try to work out 3 days a week. It's been kind of hard. And then I really want to get back to like, my husband and I are trying to do things to like redo the house and make it nicer and like a comforting space. So I really want to make sure like each day I want to try to clean for at least like 30 minutes a day and see if I could do that. And that way I don't feel like everything is like piling up, and then at the end of the week I have like all this clutter and just a big old mess that I have to work on. I don't know, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do like a little update. I just posted yesterday our video from our trip from Disney from this week that we just came back from. So that was basically just like a compilation of like different things we did throughout the day, because I haven't posted a video in a while. So it's like kind of just, I just recorded while we were there. It was the first time I like vlogged a Disney trip, so it was really difficult for me. Really hard pushing a stroller and recording and trying to watch where you're going and pay attention to your child, and you know your mind is racing. And I don't know how these vloggers do it. Andrea Morbely, like, if you're, I don't know, she's just amazing. If you don't watch her, you probably should, like especially if you're a mom. She works a full-time job and she vlogs. She's just amazing. I don't know how she does it, because I was like really, I'm not gonna lie, I was completely overwhelmed trying to vlog on top of, you know, thinking about the things that we wanted to do. Like, that's fine. Carson and I are usually in the zone when we go. Like, I make a plan with things that I want to do and that he wants to do. We go loosely off of it, and if we don't get to it, we don't get to it. We have fun anyway doing that. on top of recording was just a lot. So it was my first time I did it, and I think as I do it, I'll get better. But it was kind of overwhelming. But I guess that's it. I just wanted to do a short video, and hopefully I'll do another one soon, and we'll see, you know, what happens. So thanks for stopping by, watching my video. If you stayed this long, thank you, I appreciate it. You can comment a heart, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.